for Jehovah is salvation. See, all we need, every need we have, is wrapped up in the name of God, who he reveals himself. Now, what's in a name? To us, we name our children names that sound good with the last name that we have. I was playing a trick on Karen when we had our daughter. I said, how about Penelope Petunia Pulley? Well, that didn't fly, and of course, I was only teasing. My daughter would kill me. It just didn't sound right. And that's why we name our children. What sounds good with our last name? But in those days, the names had meaning, and so it is with the name of God. And when they named Isaac, so because Sarah laughed when she was promised that she was going to have a son. She's 90 years old. She was tickled pink. Yeah, right, that's funny. And the angel says, you laughed. No, I didn't laugh. Yes, you did. They called his name Isaac, laughter. Then Esau and Jacob. Esau, you know what that means? When he came out, he was a hairy little kid. They called him Harry. That's what Esau means. And he was all red. So they named the place where he went to move Edom, which means red. Jacob caught his brother by the heel as they were twins struggling in the womb. And he caught his brother as he was being born and was holding on to his heel. And they called him Yaakov, heel catcher. And it had a meaning to their life. Now, God's name means something. And it means all that we need. When he preached and proclaimed his name to Moses, the Bible says in Exodus 34, the Lord is gracious. He said, the Lord is merciful, long-suffering, abounding in goodness and truth, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin. This is our God. So when you are addressing your Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. There is no one like you.
Hey, thanks for joining us today for Bridging the Gap and Pastor Lloyd Pulley's series on the Sermon on the Mount. If you've been blessed by Pastor Lloyd's message today, would you drop him a quick email? Let him know. We certainly realize how busy we all are in these hectic times we live in, but contacting us only takes just a moment, and it's a real blessing when we hear from our listeners. It's also a real encouragement. Go to bridgegap.org and click the Contact tab. And let us know your thoughts, your encouragement, and your prayer requests as well. That's bridgegap.org. While you're at our website, check out our store, where you can purchase books, CD sets of many of the series that Lloyd has taught through the years. And remember, too, that we have an app that you can download that will allow you to take Pastor Lloyd's teaching with you wherever you go. You can find it at your favorite app store or download it at our website, bridgegap.org. Well, we've got a great thank you gift we'd like to send you when you support Bridging the Gap this month. Here's Pastor Lloyd along with Pastor Robert Baltodano to tell us all about it.
And Pastor Lloyd, in Psalm 11:3, the psalmist said, if the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? How do we respond as Christians to the moral decay of this culture?
Well, we shouldn't be surprised at the moral decay. The Bible predicts that. But it also predicts he who holds my word will be solid, will be on a strong foundation. And that's the idea. The foundation of what God has given to us is so crucial. Of course, Jesus speaks about that foundation in the Old Testament and the New Testament, and Jesus is the chief cornerstone. Because even in Genesis 1 through 11, where you lay that foundation, you see a picture of Jesus. You see him as the one promised who would come and rescue, that would be bruised on the heel as he was on the cross, but yet he would crush the serpent's head, the works of the devil to deceive Adam and Eve. And Adam transgressed, sin came into the world, and all the death and evil from that, Jesus undid at the cross for as many as believed in him. To them he gave the power to become his children. So this is the message, and it's powerful.
And for this month, the offer on Bridging the Gap is a series entitled Foundations that Pastor Lloyd did a while ago. It's the first 11 chapters of Genesis. And so for your gift of $15 or more, we'll send this out to you, bridgegap.org. That's where you want to go and get your copy and your order, bridgegap.org.
Have an amazing day today, and make plans to be with us next time as our series in the Sermon on the Mount will continue. Bridging the Gap with Pastor Lloyd Pulley is presented by Bridging the Gap Ministries.
Programming on the Bridge is sponsored by Selah, an oceanfront bed and breakfast in Ocean Grove, New Jersey. Christian-owned and operated, Selah is open year-round, providing a place to rest and restore your soul. Online at SelahOceanGrove.com. That's SELAH oceangrove.com or 848-828-9671. The Bridge Radio thanks Selah for partnering with us in spreading the gospel.
Here's your Bridge weather forecast. A weak system that is to our north will produce an increase in cloud cover as we head on into tonight and perhaps squeeze out a sprinkle or two. The best chance will be well north and west in the Catskills and northeast PA, where it could be a more legitimate shower. Otherwise, it's more so a sprinkle sitting on south to the Jersey Shore, where temperatures are closer to the lower 50s, more likely mid-upper 40s for the rest, and into northeast PA and southeast New York. More clouds than sun for Wednesday. It's still a slightly unsettled day, but not one that can't be worked around in terms of outdoor activities. It'll be maybe a sprinkle in the morning, a couple of showers or a thunderstorm possible in the afternoon as highs climb into the upper 60s. Some may get near 70 in central and south Jersey. Into Wednesday night, just a few clouds left over, and otherwise chilly again with patchy frost. Temperatures down to